image and or content may be disturbing, offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Hey, hey, I believe that I should have been part of Boys the Men. I should have been a backup singer. Maybe they back up to the backup singer. Because I believe I would have had a great career with Boys the Men. Man, been going on tours and everything. Shoot, man, I'm telling y'all better not be laughing at me neither. Cut it out. Don't be laughing at all. Oh, my bad, y'all. Y'all didn't even get the intro clap. Here you go. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Lord. Lord. Salute everybody. Salute. Welcome to the lounge. I am Urban. I'm your humble host. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the show tonight. Man, so we got actually a serious topic that we're gonna talk about tonight, but I just wanted to lighten up the mood, okay? I didn't want to come into the lounge all serious and all the stuff there, which I'm ultimately going to do when I talk to y'all. But I mean, still, I just wanted to just kind of mellow it out a little bit, play a little bit of Fuji's for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Play a little bit of Boys to Men, just to lighten it up, Hey y'all, lovey-dovey feelings and stuff, Did it work? Did it work out for y'all? Well, were y'all like, oh, or were y'all just like, that's bullshit? Oh man. Come on, man. Come on, y'all talk to me. How y'all feeling? You know what? Y'all could annoy me all y'all want to. That's fine. You know what? Y'all keep annoying me, right? That's okay. I want y'all to talk to me. Do I have to play one more song? All right. So we can get on with this actual show that we're gonna talk about tonight, all right? Do I have to do this? Okay. Because y'all know I'm a DJ and y'all know I have a plethora of songs that I could play that goes exactly for the mood of the show. Okay. So please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this to y'all. Because the next song I will play, I'm not going to play the vocals. I'm going to acapella that mug all the way through. So y'all better talk to me today. Because we're going to lighten up this mood today. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat right now. Appreciate y'all a whole lot. Appreciate y'all a whole lot. We got everybody. We got everybody in the chat. Thank y'all so much for pulling up to the lounge. Those of y'all who not familiar with the lounge, all right? The lounge is this where everybody could just come and chill and relax, all right? There's no hating over here. There's no beefing over here. We're just over here chilling and just enjoying ourselves, all right? While listen to me talk about certain type of subjects or content, all right? Now, there are certain rules and expectations that you got to follow over here at the lounge. One of which is that you have to respect everybody in the chat. It is what it is. It's no bullying over here. It's none of this crazy bullshit. That's bullshit. None of that. Long as we're respecting everyone in the chat, by all means, I don't care what you say in the chat. Long it is respectable, okay? The lounge is also an area where it's a safe haven for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you are, because at the end of the day, like I always tell people all the time, is that I don't beef with nobody. I don't have no enemies. I don't have no ops or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a content creator on YouTube. Creative content, all right? So, with that being said, if you want to come into the chat, you want to speak, by all means, you can. You don't have to troll in the chat. You don't have to create fake names on there. You don't have to do all the crazy stuff. Let's come into the chat and have a conversation. And I guarantee you, long as you're being respectable, I guarantee you that my moderators is going to be fair with you. Guarantee that. But if you're trying to create drumming over here, you're trying to go back and forth over here, then 9 times out of 10 is, you're going to be Out of there. Just letting you know. Now you know how it works over there. Over here, all right? But other than that, salute everybody. Let's go ahead and do my quick shout out to everybody. And we're going to get into the main topic for today, because there's been a lot going on, y'all. And yes, I do have other topics that I could talk about, but I feel like me being one of the leaders, you know what I'm saying? Right? I feel like that I need to go ahead and address what we're going to talk about. All right. So let's go ahead and do our shout outs real quick. Show enough in the building. What's up with Show enough? Got Constance in the building as well too. Salute. We got Vons. What's up with it in the building? Actually, y'all, Vons had posted something on her community wall, and it's actually the inspiration of the show, right? Well, what y'all seen on my thumbnail, that was what Vons had posted on her community wall, and it's actually the inspiration of it all right? So shout out to Vons for posting that. We got Miss Joyce in the building as well too. Salute, Joyce. Salute. Oh, shoot, we got me in the building. What's up, Urban? What's up with it? Thanks for pulling up. We got Blue in the building as well, too. Salute. Welcome, Blue. Welcome. And yes, Blue, that thumbnail that you seen, Vons had posted that, all right? That's where I got it from, all right? So, appreciate that. Who else we got building? Too Strong, what's up with it? Salute. Welcome. Who else we got? Man, y'all came on time too. I'm so happy y'all came on time today instead of acting like colored folks. I'm just saying. But we got who there in the building. What's up with it? What's up with it? Who else we got? We got Miss Jazz in the building. What's up, Miss Jazz? What's up with it? What's up? We got Miss Colleen in the building. What's up? Salute. Salute. Hey, we got the troll in the building. What's up with it, troll? What's up with it? We got the troll in the building. Oh, man, we got everybody in the house today. Appreciate you trolling in the building. Thank you so much for trolling. Longest you came in and at least watch at least about 10 seconds of my video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Got Scorpio in the building as well, too. Salute. Welcome, Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, man. Scorpio been getting on me, y'all. Every time when I go over to somebody else's house, Scorpio be fussing every single time. Be something fussing every single time at me, forcing me to acknowledge her. Okay, Scorpio. Now we're in the lounge. I'm acknowledging you. What's up, Scorpio? Salute, Lord Jesus. Hey, Vons said, Urban, you do know that that's a picture of my daughter, right? I know now. But however, we just only giving what people want, okay? Because there's some people out there, all they want is simply a reaction. And that's all I'm doing is giving them a reaction of what they're doing. So that's what it's all about, right? So it is what it is. But it ain't, I'm not trolling you, Vons, or nothing like that. So yeah, calm down, okay? Nor your daughter, anything like that. Matter of fact, your daughter, look like my middle child, all right? My middle daughter, all right? Both of them got the same like facial features and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Shout out to both of them. All right, so it's a lot of people in the building. Hey, if I missed out on some people there, oh well. I'll shout y'all out later, okay? Oh man, say we got one more troll too as well. Why you stutter, skirt bum? Oh my goodness! Shout out to the troll. Shout out to the troll. Appreciate you. Why do I stutter? Well, there are several reasons why, I stutter or have what I call a lips or whatever you want to call it. It's a combination of my dialect, okay? Because I have a combination of my dialect from me living in the South. I have a combination of my dialect from my parents and all kind of stuff. So that's why, I have a lips. But I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. It's just a way of life. Have I took speech classes? Absolutely I did. But unfortunately, it just is what it is. And I accept it for what it is. I accept my weakness as strength. So I appreciate you a whole lot for acknowledging my weakness, which is an actual strength. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you. So let's go and get into this on content today, y'all. Once again, I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all pulling up. I think I see Psychology East in the building as well too. Hey, what's up? It been a while, P. What's up with it? What's up with it? And once again, if I missed out on y'all, my apologies. Okay, my apologies. All right, but let's go ahead and get into the content today. All right. So, like always, I'll be in just observing things happening into in the YouTube streets. Been watching in the bushes. Maybe I'll come out and pop out and say a couple of things depending on whoever channel I'm on or whatever. It is what it is. That's just how I roll. But a lot of things been happening lately. And to be honest with y'all, I have been very, 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 very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. The reason why is because a week ago I ended up doing a stream talking about all of this, talking about the trolling, talking about the beefing and everything. It's kind of interesting that after when I talked about this, right, that everything just started going downhill. In other words, everything started literally exposing itself. You know what I'm saying? The whole purpose of the live that I did, it was a general live. It wasn't directed towards anyone in particular. It was directed towards what I observed. Not only in y'all said sectors, because right now I have a lot of different sectors that are watching me right now or watching in the bushes. I have the tea sector, I have the beef sector, I have the manosphere sector, I have the red pill sector watching me. I have a lot of different sectors that watch my content, okay? So it wasn't directed at a particular only one sector, but it was directed to every sector that is a part of where I go to, okay? So when I did that live, I wanted to just bring awareness of everything that was happening, everything that I seen, and everything that I knew was eventually was going to happen, which ultimately ended up happening. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So I just came to the conclusion that I'm just disappointed in all of it. I am. I really am. I said this last week, and I'm gonna say this again. Each and every last one of y'all who are watching right now, y'all are considered as content creators. All right, other than the subscribers, okay. But each and every last one of y'all who are watching, y'all consider as content creators, meaning that y'all literally have a channel. You know what? To be honest with you, right? I just thought about this too. PP has said this on her channel, right? She said this, and it was very true. She said this. Do y'all realize that all of us are technically YouTubers? And so I thought about that. I'm like, well, how all of us are technically YouTubers? And she began to explain why. PP said that she said the reason why all of us are YouTubers is because all of us have accounts on YouTube. So meaning that If you have an account, you potentially could just strike up a video any given time and create content. So therefore, that technically make you a YouTuber. Technically, that make you a content creator. So every person that's in the chat right now, every subscriber that's watching right now, no matter who you are, you're technically is a YouTuber. The only difference between a YouTuber and an actual content creator is that there are those like myself who actually put out content, okay? But you have an account. So technically, you are a YouTuber, okay? And I thought that when she said that was very remarkable. I thought that it was very wise for her to say something like that. And in reality, it's true. It's very true. I want to just tell y'all the reason why I'm just really, really disappointed. I'm disappointed because each and every last one of y'all have the ability to be something great if you wanted to on this YouTube app. You really do. I see it every single time when I either watch your channel in the bushes or I catch the replay of your channel. Each and every last one of y'all have the potential to be something remarkable, to be something great, to be something extraordinary. I see talent everywhere, regardless of what sector you're a part of or whatever the case may be. I see talent, remarkable talent. But the thing about it is that, just like what I mentioned last week, and I'm saying it again, is that we want to take the lazy way out. We want to just simply take the lazy way out. And the lazy way out is by simply putting out all this beefing content, all this arguing back and forth content, because it's simple. It's easy to do. All you got to do is just create your StreamYard account. And hell, you don't even have to pay for the StreamYard version. All you got to do is get the account and get the free account and go live. And just start talking about folks. There's only what you got. There's only what you do. But the thing about it is that when you do stuff like that, right, and you just target people, you just start talking about people, it don't benefit anything other than self-gratification. It don't benefit anything other than boosting your ego. This is what I see whenever I go on to people's channels, whether if I'm watching in the bushes or when I catch replay. I just see a lot of egotistical people putting out, and I'm being real with y'all there. Y'all may be offended about this, but I'm sorry. I have to be real with y'all on this. All I see is a lot of egotistical people putting out bullshit.
That's bullshit.
It is what it is. Let us call it for what it is. It's bullshit. I watch people get on panels arguing back and forth about bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Stuff that don't even matter. It don't even matter at all. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest. Let's be realistic. In reality, this whole entire YouTube thing is just a facade. It's just a fantasy. Where we're living in a matrix. That's basically what it is. Let's call it for what it is. We're living in a matrix. So we go back and forth arguing with each other, not debating, because there's a difference between debating and literally just arguing for no apparent reason. We spend time day in, day out arguing, spend time day in, day out doxing, spend time day in, day out trolling, spend time day in, day out creating different replica accounts because you got blocked, then you got blocked again, so you keep creating these replica troll accounts over and over again. Spend this time day in, day out doing this nonsense. And I've been around for what, preferably over 3 or 4 years, and all I see is a recycle episode. All I see is just a repeat episode. I can literally predict when people are going to beef. That's how I see it. That's how analytical I is. I can literally predict the exact moment when people are literally going to beef. I could predict the exact moment when people are beefing just to be getting content. I could predict the exact moment when people be having little filler episodes where they decided to what's this thing y'all called it? What was that? Oh, make amends. Yeah, that where y'all make amends, but in reality you're really not making amends, right? Because you're throwing shade at each other on community posts and stuff like that. It's weird. I find it interesting, even about the community posts, right? I find it interesting that you will weaponize your community posts like you're on Facebook. Weird as hell. Now, it's one thing that you're on Facebook doing that, right? Where you just use your community posts on Facebook and you just say what it is you want to say, be done with it or whatever. But it's another thing for you to weaponize your community posts on YouTube. It's weird. And I've seen it happen. Time and time again. Time and time again. I've seen all the indirect insults. I've seen all the subliminal messages. I've seen it over and over again. Like watching a repeat. You know what, to be honest with y'all, it's almost like we're living in our version of hell where you keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Matter of fact, that's what they call the definition of insanity, when you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you expect a different result behind it. And that's what that is, right? Insanity. I honestly think that we're living, not me, but I honestly think that people are living in a version of insanity where they keep doing this over and over again, recycling the same type of beef, recycling the same type of content, recycling the same type of arguments over and over and over again. Are y'all tired of this? I mean, are y'all honestly tired? Do y'all truly want to be free? Or it don't matter to you because it's YouTube? There are certain people that I know of, or certain content creators that I know of, without a shadow of a doubt, that they truly want to be free, but they really don't know how to be free. I'm going to say again, there are content creators that truly want to be free, but they really don't know how to truly be free. They may go to the first step of freedom by no longer acknowledging certain things, stop putting out certain content, whatever, right? But then that is it. Then guess what end up happening? They end up getting pulled right back into it all over again. And here you go again, back in your version of hell, all over again. And all it takes is for what? One community post. All it takes is one video that is done about you. That's all it takes. I want to share with y'all how I got through this, okay? And I want to let y'all know that it is freedom because I'm free. Those of y'all who follow my channel, I speak a lot about my past. Preferably, I speak a lot about what happened between me and my first marriage. And the reason why I keep bringing that up a lot is because I learned a lot from that experience, okay? Now, keep in mind, like I always say, me and my ex-wife, right? We are now good. We're great. We have a great relationship, but it wasn't like that way in the past. I want y'all to just follow with me, and I'm gonna go really deep into what really happened, okay? Because I really have. I just really kind of told y'all a little bit of it, okay? But I'm gonna go really deep about what really happened between us, okay? And then once again, there ain't nothing to shame her or anything like that, you know. Just like I say, we have a great relationship now, but it wasn't that way. And I guarantee the story that I'm gonna tell y'all, I guarantee that it's going to relate to what y'all dealing with right now for us, this YouTube beef and everything, and how to overcome all of this, okay? We end up growing apart within year 11 of our marriage, okay? When upon growing apart, I started going into a whole different path. She started going into a whole different path. It wasn't no infidelity or anything involved in our relationship that caused us to separate. It is that we just grew apart. We started seeing each other different from how the way we met each other. So ultimately, we end up separated due to irreconcilable differences, okay? But the separation was brutal. It was tough. The reason why the separation was tough is because we made it tough. Because we still had feelings that was there. We still had unresolved issues that was still there that needed to be resolved. So we made it tough. Not to mention that during that time, we also had to deal with a custody battle as well too. So we was dealing with a whole lot. There was a part of time where she literally had weaponized the system to try to keep me for seeing my children. And the reason why she did that is because, once again, there was issues that we still haven't got resolved. It created feelings. It created a level of hatred. So she wanted me to feel her pain. She wanted me to understand why she was feeling the way that she was feeling. And the best way for her to do it is to try to weaponize our children to do that. And to weaponize the system in order to do that as well too. So we end up going through a very, very tough custody battle. But within that process, guess what she was doing? She was slandering my name. She was going around telling people false narratives about me that she knew it wasn't true, but yet still, she did it anyway. But the reason why she was doing it is because she was hurting. And she wanted me to feel her pain. Doesn't this kind of sound familiar with what y'all dealing with right now? She wanted me to feel every bit of her hurt and pain because she felt like I didn't understand her. She felt like I didn't understand where she was coming from. She felt like that I didn't take accountability for my part of hurting her, okay? Now, once again, there was no infidelity, no cheating or anything like that involved in our relationship. But however, hello, y'all. Sorry about that. But however, we did things to each other that honestly, it wasn't cool at all. It wasn't. So she ended up doing that. She ended up using the court systems to do that. She used one of her family and friends to create a false narrative about me. That she knew it wasn't true. But guess what? Guess what? There's an old saying that I don't agree with this at all, but this is the old saying. This old saying is blood is thicker than water. Y'all heard of that before? Blood is thicker than water? Meaning that regardless of how the way you feel about the other person, right? Long as they're family, right, I'm going to agree with that family, regardless if they're wrong or not. And that's what they did. They slandered my name. They drugged me to the ground. During at that time, I had a Facebook page. When I had my Facebook page, there was creating false narratives on my Facebook page, spreading false narratives about me, and all kind of stuff. It had gotten so bad that even my own family and friends were started to believe in this false narrative. And I want y'all to stay with me on this because it's going to make sense to why I'm sharing this with y'all. I had got to the point where I felt like enough was enough. I got tired of the bullshit. I got tired of people slandering me. I got tired of people not believing that what she's saying is false. So guess what I did? Through human nature, I began to fight. I began to defend myself. I began to defend myself of these false narratives and these false claims against me. I did everything possible to defend myself. I did everything possible to convince people that now she's lying to me. She's telling the truth. She's not telling the truth. And I kept doing this over and over again until I got exhausted from it. I remember that it was nights where I would go to my quiet place and I'll just be crying. I remember a time where when I finally had custody over my children, right? It was a time where even my children saw me just broken down crying. Throughout this whole narrative, I ended up also losing my job as well too. Because spreading false rumors, she had cousins call up to my job and kept calling up at my job, and to the point where my employer ended up firing me because they felt that I was more of a liability due to the drama that was happening that I didn't have no control over whatsoever. I wanted control over it, but I couldn't control it. So I ended up getting fired from my job. It was a point of time where I literally had to do the worst case scenario for a man. For a man. The worst case scenario for a man is what? It's for this dude to move back home to his parents' house. That is the worst case scenario.
That's bullshit.
Had to move back home to my parents' house. Now, I'm that type of person where I'm used to being independent. I'm used to being on my own. I'm used to doing my own, making my own money, doing everything possible. I'm used to being that protector and provider. But imagine one moment you have that right and the next moment it's gone. Just like that. Imagine one moment you're married, right? You're living in a house, a really nice house on top of that. Really nice house, really nice neighborhood. Imagine you doing all these things, right? Imagine you being as a man and you have children, right? And every single night, you would go and tuck your children in for bed after you finish helping them with their homework. You tuck them in for bed. You pray over them, right? Imagine having that, right? And all of a sudden, gone. No longer able to do that. No longer able to tuck your children in. No longer have your white picket fence house. You're now homeless. All because of a choice. All because of beefing. So I had to deal with this, y'all. I dealt with this for years. And yes, I fought back. I have fought back hard. I fought back to regain my identity and everything. But here's the thing about it, and this is the reason why I'm sharing this with y'all. It seemed like the more harder I fought, the worse it got. Once again, the more harder I fought, the worse it got. Don't this sound familiar? Don't this sound familiar? It seemed like the harder when y'all right try to prove yourself or to get out of beef or whatever the case may be, right? It seemed like it get us worse, right? Right? So I had to reevaluate everything. I had to figure out the reason why I was fighting to begin with in the first place. I had to figure out the reason why I ended up being in the situation that I was in. So I had to sit back, get into a quiet place, and just really sit down and evaluate everything. I had to start taking accountability for the choices that I did, the choices that I made. I had to take accountability that even though as analytical as I am, even though as intelligent I am, I also could be vulnerable. I also can make mistakes. And I had to accept that. That's the first part. I also had to accept that people is just not going to like me, period. Well, so who they are, regardless their family or not, people are just not going to like me. And I had to accept and take accountability that I do not need to prove anything to them. Because the whole point why I was doing that was because of my ego and I wanted to prove something. I felt like I needed to prove something. But in reality, I don't need to prove nothing to anybody. And I had to learn that. I had to take accountability for my own self, for my own emotions, for my own choice and decisions that I was making. Even when I was doing all that fighting and stuff, right, I had realized something too. I realized that when I was doing all that fighting, right, guess who else it was affecting? Guess who else it was hurting? My loved ones, preferably my children. It was hurting them. Don't this sound familiar? Each and every last time y'all fight, right? You try to fight a certain situation, right? End up getting worse. The next thing you know, your family end up getting the docs, your loved ones getting the docs, and they are part of this, and they didn't have nothing to do with this. They didn't have nothing to do with the decisions that you made. Don't this sound familiar? So I had to learn to control myself. I had to learn to discipline myself. I had to learn to see the whole reality of it. Because at the end of the day, I don't have to prove nothing to no one other than myself. And that is what it is. I don't have to prove nothing to no one other than myself. Or for y'all who believe in a higher power or the God. That's all I have to prove. Because let's be honest. People's feelings and emotions change just like the weather. One moment, they be cool with you. The next moment, they're your biggest enemies. Let's be real about it. Let's be real. Let's have this accountability moment. But just because they feelings and emotions change, that doesn't mean that you need to constantly try to prove your love to them. On this channel, right, I talk a lot about narcissism, dealing with relationships, right? Talk about narcissism. I talk about toxic masculinity. I talk about toxic femininity, all kinds of stuff. Some of y'all be getting triggered as hell, but I be telling the truth to y'all about this, you know what I'm saying? This situation is no different. It is no different, y'all. You got to understand that you deserve better. If you're dealing with people and all they want to do is argue with you every single time, all they want to do is fight with you every single time, all they want to do is troll you every single time, all they want to do is try to destroy your family every single time, guess what? You need to get rid of them. You need to be done with them, period. Because guess what? Well, what's the other saying? Our kinfolk is not your kinfolk for real? Isn't that part of what that saying is? Or our family is not really family? And I know, I get it. I understand. I get it. I know that, we consider each other as family, as a YouTube family. Some of us develop friendships along the way and, different things like that. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you also have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your peace. I also talk about on this channel that it's very vital for you to always vet people out. Now, I normally talk about this dealing with relationships, right? When you're trying to find a husband or wife, different things like that. But this same concept applies when you're dealing with friendships as well, too, especially on YouTube. You have to start learning to vet people out and see where they really at, to see if they really for you or not. Because what I also have observed is this. A lot of people are YouTubers, right? They're really not your friends. They just trying to choose an opportunity for you. All you are is an opportunity waiting to happen for them. What I mean, they will sit up there, they will pretend that they be cool with you. Hell, they'll even say that they love you. They will call you your brother and sister, but deep down inside, they're waiting on the opportune moment to strike up any type of negative content against you. Right? But yet still, they say that they love you, that they're your friend, that they support you. And they'll do that. They'll do the bare minimum, for real. They'll do the bare minimum, or they'll support you. Hell, you'll get to the point where you even have conversations with them, right? Either over the phone, or maybe text messages, or even emails. Hell, you'll have conversations even on StreamYard, right? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Be having the one backstage conversation on StreamYards after the show over. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have these conversations, right? Thinking that you cool. Then guess what you start doing? You start letting your guard down, right? And you start sharing different things about your family, your loved ones. You start sharing with them that, hey, I got a Facebook page. See? Look at my family. See? Look, we're happy. See? But deep down inside, some of them people that you say that they're cool with you, right? They're not cool with you. Just wait for an opportune moment to happen. That's what they're doing. Then when that moment happened, then guess what? All this stuff started hitting the fan. Next thing you know, they did a whole live about you, and you trying to figure out like what the hell is going on. And I'm not gonna lie, through human instincts, through human experience, right? You will want to react to it. You will want to defend yourself, especially if it's slanderous stuff that's happening to you. Now, I told y'all in my story, that's exactly what I was doing. I felt that I needed to protect myself, but throughout the time of me doing that, it just made the situation worse and worse and worse. Until I came to a conclusion. And this is what I want to share with y'all today. And I'm hoping and praying that on this live, it will help a lot of y'all out, and it'll help y'all get free once and for all, because that's ultimately my goal. My goal is not just only just to create this content, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a content creator, but my goal is to honestly have this end once and for all so y'all could truly be free for real. Freedom takes discipline. That's what I learned. In order way for you to get discipline is that you have to train yourself. You have to train yourself that you don't need to respond to every little thing that be put out there against you. You don't. You don't have to respond to every little thing that be put out there. That's why I see where a lot of y'all are failing at. Because you feel like that you have to respond to every little thing that be put out there. Urban, they're lying on me. Who the hell cares? Is it true? If it ain't true, who the hell cares? If they lying on you, who cares? It don't matter because it's not true. So you don't have to respond to that. You don't, as soon as they do a video, you don't have to strike up a video and do a response video. Like, why the hell y'all do that? You don't have to do that. Just let it go. Let it be. Urban, they just did a community post on me. Oh man, I got to get her. I got to get her, Urban. I got to get her. No, you don't. No, you don't. I want y'all to truly take y'all power. Because when you allow other people who's doing that to you, right, all they doing is manipulating and controlling you. All they doing is doing what they predicting what you're going to do. That's why you can't get out of it. That's why it's a cycle over and over again. That's why it's never going to stop. Because deep down inside, let's have an accountability moment. Deep down inside, you really don't want it to stop, do you? Deep down inside, some of y'all like it. Deep down inside, some of y'all love it. So y'all don't want to be free. Am I lying? Or am I hurting y'all feelings? Because I believe we got to, somebody got to tell y'all the truth about y'allself. And be unapologetic behind it. And that's all I'm doing. Because like I say, enough is enough. Enough is enough for all this wasted talent. Enough is enough for all this wasted talent where you could be doing something way more productive on your YouTube channel. I done seen some of y'all talented cooks. Some of y'all could tell a story way better than how I could tell a story. Some of y'all have a way of influencing and captivating the audience where you can influence them, you can motivate them, you can inspire them. Some of y'all got all this talent built inside of you, and instead of you manifesting it to something productive where you can literally not only inspire people, but you can literally legitimately make money off of YouTube, y'all just decide to use that talent off of stupid shit. I'm a beef. I'm a dox. Am I lying? All this wasted talent, man. I see, I see people who are like artists and stuff like who could sing very well. I see people who could rap very well, who are talented rappers. I see people who are artists, all kind of stuff. I see people who great in graphic design, all kind of stuff that I see. But instead of using that ability to not only influence people or even to help people, right? Or to teach or inspire people, you want to use it to create. These are weird ass photos of people looking like this. Am I lying? Look, I got a picture of this person. Wasted talent. That once again, there is a way for you to be free, but it takes for you to want it. I think that some of y'all, there's some of y'all who truly do want to be free, but there's others who say that you want to be free, who say that you want this to end, but deep down inside you don't want it. You don't want it bad enough. You don't. You don't want it bad enough. At least not yet. You haven't got to that point where you want it bad enough yet. But trust me, it's coming. It is absolutely coming. But those of y'all who want to be free, I'm going to share this on wisdom and advice to y'all. The only way you can be free is that you have to discipline yourself. You literally have to retrain yourself all over again. You have to train yourself to no longer respond to this beef, to all this stuff. You have to train yourself. Here's something I want to share with y'all too, and this is the reason why I keep bringing this up about talent, right? Do y'all know that? Let's say that all of y'all who are content creators, right? Let's say that you're not being successful on YouTube, right? You end up on getting thousands of followers. Hell, y'all probably get a 100,000 subscribers. Shoot, y'all got the little YouTube plaque and everything, right? Know what I'm saying? But guess what? Each time when you elevate, right, you have to deal with a new level of devils out there, okay? Once again, each time you elevate, you have to deal with a new level of devils out there, okay? So it's vital for you to be disciplined, because when you actually really dealing with people out there for real, you have to learn that you don't have to respond to them. You don't. Because there's going to be people who's going to use your content. Hell, like even right now, there are people right now that don't see my content and they'll use my content. They either have something good to say about it, they'll have something bad to say about it. But that's the reality of being a content creator. And so what I'm sharing with y'all is that if those of y'all who are really about that life, about content creation, it's going to happen. People are going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you, but you have to be strong enough to deal with that. But if you can't deal with this simple thing that y'all dealing with right now, this little petty beef and stuff, you can't deal with that, then you might as well just delete your channel. I'm just being real about it. You might as well just delete your channel. Because if you can't deal with this little bit thing, if this little bit thing to stress you the hell out, causes you to want to cry and fuss and fight and do all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? This little, just imagine when you dealing with people who you literally don't know for real. Like literally you don't know these people for real, but they talking about you. They using your content. And I know y'all got this little thing, this little cute little thing that y'all like to do, right? Where y'all feel like that, oh, I don't want you to use my content, so I'm gonna report it. I know y'all got that little thing that y'all little do, that y'all do, that little cute little thing y'all do, right? I'm gonna report them. I'm gonna strike their channel. Imagine thousands and thousands of people using your content. So what you gonna do? You're gonna take time out of your day. I'm gonna strike you. I'm gonna strike you. You ain't gonna have time to do that because it's thousands and thousands of people using your content. You're going to have time to do that. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, I'm just going to talk about them. Now they're pulling you out of your content. So the first part of this is that you have to discipline yourself as a content creator. Whatever happens, you got to understand that you cannot control people. You cannot make people do what you want them to do. I find it interesting when I hear content creators say this. You sit up here and speak about me, or they say, keep my name out your mouth. Like, what the hell? Keep your name out my mouth. Like, how can you stop people from talking about you? You can't. It's impossible. People are going to talk about you. But what you can do, you can absolutely control yourself. You have to discipline yourself. The only way you can discipline yourself is to understand the reality of it. To understand the reality at the end of the day, no matter what people say about you, you love yourself and you know who you are. And so you have to be grounded in a certain type of foundation where you know who you are and nobody can make you waver who you are. This is where it comes to the lines of y'all and y'all worldview or your religious belief. If you believe in God, or if you're a Christian, you're spiritual, you believe in African spirituality, wherever the case may be, wherever you're at in that, this is where this comes to play. Where you have to have some type of foundation. And that foundation is what's going to ground and root you to where you be able to deal with, as they say in the Bible, the cares of the world, okay? Because people are going to be caring about what you do. And they're going to have an opinion about what you do and what you say. Especially being a content creator. So you have to have a foundation to ground yourself, to get yourself geared up and ready. I'm thinking about the Bible now, all right? The Bible was talking about having the full armor of God, right? To protect yourself, right? The same concept could be with spirituality, that you have to have this aura about yourself where you protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. So no matter what people say or do to you, you'll be so grounded and rooted that it ain't gonna even matter anyway, because you know it's not true. So it's not going to even matter anyway. Then you have to discipline yourself to not respond. And I know that this is hard because it was difficult for me to master this. It was very difficult for me to master not responding to people, not striking up videos just because people that hurt my feelings because they just said something. It take a lot of discipline. It take a lot for you to master that. But I want to let y'all know this, that as long as you stay fast and you stay firm, you stay strong, you will master it. You will. You will get through it. I am a living witness. People have said all kind of crazy stuff to me. Hell, it was a troll in here a few moments ago talking about my lips, and I didn't care. I joked with him. I laughed at him. I didn't get mad at him, at he or she, whoever it was. I laughed right along with him. But that's part of that discipline, where you understand the assignment, you understand the reality of what people are trying to do to you. When you understand the reality, then it's not going to bother you at all. Like that troll, it didn't bother me. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. Oh, well, so I don't care. I don't. But it's going to take time for you to master that. But you have to put in the work. You have to put in the effort. You have to start adjusting and make certain changes. Ladies in the, well, we could say ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Those of y'all who ever dealt with toxic relationships, right? What did you do to get out of that toxic relationship? What did you do? What all did you do to get out of that toxic relationship? I'm pretty sure the first step that many of you had did to get out of that toxic relationship is to cut out all communications of that said person, right? Even though it hurt you, even though you still have feelings for them, right? You just cut them off. The next step that you did, walking away from it. But here's the trick behind it. Here's the trick. You have to walk away without looking back. Once again, you have to walk away without looking back. The reason why this is difficult is because let's say that you're disciplining yourself. You're staying focused. But guess what? There'll be somebody who's going to shout you out, call out your name. Urban! Urban! They're going to try to get your attention, right? And through your natural human response, you're going to want to look back. You're going to be right. Want to say, huh? Right? You're like, huh? But you have to train yourself to not look back. What I'm proposing to you is not easy. I'm telling you, it is not easy. It wasn't easy for me to master this, but you can do it. You can absolutely do it. Stay focused. If you say you walk away and never look back. Never revisit it. Don't go back to that old shack, you know what I'm saying? Because you done moved on. You done moved on to a mansion. Why the hell you moved on to a mansion and you going back and visiting the old shack again? And that old shack had this horrible memories. Why would you want to go back to that? No, leave it where it's at. Let it fall apart and rot and be destroyed. Leave it where it's at and keep moving forward. You can think about it. You can think about where you came from, because I know some of y'all gonna say that. Well, Urban, what about us revisiting where we came from so we could see that and it keep us grounded? No, don't do that. No. You can think about where you came from without going back to it. That's how some of y'all get caught back up. Matter of fact, that's how some gang members and stuff, you know what I'm saying, get caught back up. They leave the hood, right? They decide to come back to the hood and get caught back up again. That's how people who are addicts end up relapsing again, because they went through the whole 12-step program of getting rid of that thing that you're addicted to, right? To only turn around and go right back to it thinking that you're strong enough to deal with it. Nah, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Don't do it. Don't revisit it. Leave it alone. Leave it for where it's at. And never look back. The next hard thing that you are going to deal with is you redefining yourself. Because keep in mind, when you was in all that mess, right, you already had a certain type of identity that people identify you as. Oh, that's a troll. Oh, you that content creator that beef all the time. Oh, you that content creator that docs all the time. That's your identifier of how the way your past remember you as. So you have to end up redefining yourself all over again. And redefining yourself is also not easy, because you have to recreate yourself. You have to it literally be a whole different creation all over again. This is where it comes to the point of you trying to figure out what you're trying to do in your YouTube journey. This is where you're going to try to figure out, am I really a content creator, or was I just a troll who just made a channel beefing with people? Because that's exactly what a lot of y'all are. Let's keep it real. A lot of y'all are the simply trolls who created a YouTube channel and just to beef with people. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. So you literally have to redefine who you are. Figure out if content creation, is this something you really want to do? If it's something you really want to do, then you're going to have to figure out what is it with YouTube that you want to do, that you want to bring. You have to figure that out all over again. But even within that, it takes a process. It takes time. It can be hard. It can be very challenging. Why you're doing that same path is still hunting you, still sit up here trying to prove that you're wrong. You think you're all that, right? You to redefine yourself, or now you doing spiritual stuff now. She used to dox people, but you're doing spiritual stuff now, huh? You ain't never gonna say, let me strike up a lie, and we're gonna have a 10-panel conversation about this, and we're just gonna have a good old time talking about them. And to make matter worse, right? We're gonna tag them. Yeah, we're gonna tag them in the video so they know that we're talking about them. Because I know they're not gonna watch, because I know that they're doing their thing. But it's okay. We're gonna tag them. Okay, we're gonna tag them. All right, we're gonna tag them. A matter of fact, just so we could get them over there, right? We're gonna find one of their old subscribers, right? We're gonna use one of our subscribers, pretend that they're friends with that subscriber so they could get information on them, right? And so they can become cool. And then they could email each other, right, about certain things. And then once when everything hit the fan, then we're going to plan out and we're going to send that information over there so we can get their attention. Am I lying? Or am I too much in y'all business right now? Too much in y'all strategy right now? Because that's what y'all do. I'm way too deep in it right now. Because that's exactly what y'all do. Because some of them subscribers that you think are your day ones, they're really not your day ones. They're really, as y'all say, really are y'all ops low key. They're playing double agents. So let's keep it a buck. They're playing double agents on you. They're the ones who fishing out information. They're the ones who pretending to be your day ones, but they're really not your day ones. Them the same ones like what I told y'all on the live last week when I was talking about this. Them the same ones who will sit up here and they'll be the first one to try to report to you. Hey, Urban, do you know that such and such is talking about you right now? And you ain't even thinking about them. You doing a whole nother show talking about something else differently, right? And all of a sudden, out the blue, hey, Urban, do you know that such and such is doing a live with you right now? They're live right now. Or they create a community wall on you. They're doing it now. Go check it out. But all in all, they're sitting up here playing the double agent. They're the ones who sit up here keeping the mess going. And you don't even know it. So, y'all need to really reevaluate your subscribers. Because some of your subscribers could be double agents without you even knowing it. Playing both parts just to keep the drama going. Let's keep it going. But you'll know the difference between the two. Because your day ones, right? The people who really rock with you, them are the ones who literally will have a relationship with you. They're the ones who gonna, no matter what journey you go on, they're gonna be with you. They don't care if you change your content up 50 different times. They don't care if you change your niche up 1,000 times. Them are going to be the ones who going to rock with you no matter what. Them are going to be the ones who going to protect you no matter what. Because just like my day ones who are over here, they know who they are. They've been with me way before this. They've been with me when I was simply trying to find myself. They've been with me when I was over there hanging out with on State Gang. They've been with me since then, since everything. And yet they still with me even right now. They be the ones also, your day ones will also be the ones who will hold you accountable. Kid you not. Them are the real ones. Where they'll hold you accountable, where they'll call out your bullshit.
That's bullshit.
They'll call you out. They'll literally call you out on your bullshit. Like, hey, bro, nah, what you doing that ain't right, bro. Nah, we ain't rocking that. You wrong. You wrong. And I'll call you out on it. Them are your day ones. But let's also be real. Peace, salute. I see you. Welcome, brother. But let's also keep it real too. Some of y'all do be having some day ones over there, right? Who will literally do that, right? And that's why I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for my day ones I have over here. Well, they do hold me accountable for real. But let's also keep it real. Some of y'all who are content creators, some of y'all don't even allow your day ones to hold you accountable. Then when they do hold you accountable, right, guess what you do? You end up low-key disciplining them, right? You low-key make them feel horrible or feel wrong. Hell, some of y'all will sit up here do the ridiculous thing or strike up a whole lie because one of your day ones to win against you. Let's call it for what it is.
That's bullshit.
Do a whole nother lie. Sure, I'm finna do a lie because you went against what I said. Because what I say goes. Within all that narcissistic stuff. I mean, just keeping it real, right? Can I be real with y'all tonight? And you end up using and abusing your day ones, the ones who really rock with you. There you ultimately end up losing them because they just got tired of it. Because they get tired of it too. Just like you get tired of it, they get tired of it too. So, like I said, I'm giving y'all a lot of knowledge and wisdom. How the way to run your channel, how the way you can evaluate who's really for you and who's really against you. To evaluate your day one people and to treat your day ones with respect. Because they're there for you. They're there to literally support you because they don't have to do that. They don't have to do that. They don't have to sit there every single live that you have. They don't have to sit there and spend over hours with you, 2 or 3 hours. Some of y'all be doing shows for 6 or 7 hours. Some of that don't even have to do that, but they choose to do that because they rock with you, because they care about you, because they develop a relationship with you. So don't abuse that. Don't abuse that privilege that you have with them or the relationship that you have with them. That's why those of y'all who come to my channel, right? That's why every single show that I do, I always shout out my day ones first because I appreciate them a whole lot. They know it. They know it. That's why I always shout them out. That's why whenever they give me certain type of advice, some of them will email me. Some of them will literally do it on the live show. They'll give me certain type of feedback, and I look at it and I respect it because that's what your day ones do. That's what they do. So you have to, once again, you have to redefine yourself. You have to redefine who you are. Redefine if you truly it's about this content creation life. If you're not about this life and you are what I say that you are, which is just a troll who just so happen create a YouTube channel and you just got a StreamYard, free version StreamYard, right? And you don't care about content creation whatsoever, then I highly recommend that you just delete this YouTube channel altogether. Just be done with it. That'll be the only way you can be free. Just gonna delete your channel. And just be done with it. That way you delete your channel. Delete your YouTube channel. You end up losing that algorithm where you're no longer going to see all these recommended videos of, as y'all say, y'all ops, right? Once you delete that channel, you're no longer going to see them anymore. And just start all the way over. Let's be a normal subscriber. Go to a whole nother one sector and live your peace. Urban, that sounds simple as hell, don't it? I know it sounds simple, but I know it is not. I know it's not. Because at the end of the day, it's all based on your choice. It's based on how free you really want to be. Now, when I dealt with my relationship, right, I came to the conclusion that I wanted to be free. Not per se for my relationship, not only just for what was happening to me, but I needed to be free for myself because I had learned a lot about myself. I learned a whole lot about myself. I learned that a lot of things, how the way I interpret things, I learned how the way I was thinking about things, how the way I perceived things, how the way I dealt with things. I had learned that I learned this through mimicking past behaviors. It wasn't my own identity. I was just simply showing the identity of someone else. And so I learned this about myself, and I learned that I needed to change. I needed to do better. I need to do better, not only for myself, but I needed to do better for I need to do better for my former wife, so I can be a father for our children. I needed to do better for my children. I needed to do better for which is now my now current wife. Because if I didn't make that choice to want to change and want to do better, guess what? I would have brought that same type of ideology. I have brought that same type of toxic masculinity into this new relationship, and we've been just as messed up. So I had to change. I had to take accountability. I had to learn the mistakes that I made. And I had to learn to not only forgive those who want to trespass against me, but I literally had to forgive myself because y'all don't understand this, but you can literally trespass against yourself for real. You literally can. You literally can. So I had to learn that. I had to learn to forgive myself. Forgive all the mistakes that I have made. I had to learn that and just let it go and move on. All I'm simply saying, y'all could call me your YouTube brother. Some people call me YouTube Godfather on here. I don't know. Some people call me the official urban therapist on here. Whatever you want to call me is fine. Some people say the content creator with the lips, so whatever you want to call me, the content creator with the study, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. It's fine. But the purpose of this show is that I want y'all to truly be free. I want to visit your channels where you're no longer fighting and fussing and arguing about stuff that don't even matter. I want to come to your channel where we could just enjoy some great, thought-provoking, quality, entertaining content. That's what I want to do. I'm be honest with y'all. One of the main reasons why I either be in the bushes at some of y'all channels or I don't say nothing at all is because I really don't be want to get caught up in none of that. I really don't. I honestly don't. But at the same time, I honestly really do be wanting to support y'all. Because I know it's hard out here in these YouTube streets. I know it's hard to get support. Trust me, I know. So the very least I can do is to try to support y'all by either watching your content either through the live or catching the replay. If it pops up on my notifications, I'll share you out depending on what it is you talk about. But even then, when you try to share out certain things, it just depends on what y'all talking about. That's why sometimes I don't share y'all out. Because if y'all talking about some stuff, y'all beefing with people, I'm gonna give y'all the reality of what it is. When I share it out it seemed like that I'm up here on condoning the behavior. Once again, when I share it out, it seemed like I'm condoning the behavior. I'm literally saying, I agree with what this content creator is saying about this other content creator. So that makes me a part of it. So that's why I honestly don't share it out. Depending on what it is you're talking about. Now, if you're talking about some normal stuff, then yeah, I'll share you out. No problem. But if it's the other stuff, but it does ties my hand up where, like I said, I really do want to support y'all, but it's hard for me to do it if y'all putting out bullshit content. Let's keep it for what it is. Keep it a buck. So the most I can do is watch it and give you the view. And even thumbs up it. This is the most I can do. But that's my whole thing. But I do want to share this with y'all. I do want to share this with y'all real quick. Let me share this. Vance had actually posted this, right? And I felt that it's very important. Hear this right here. Vance posted this. It said this. I'm slowly learning that even if I react, it won't change anything. It won't make people suddenly love and respect me. It won't magically change their minds. Sometimes it's better to just let things be. Let people go. Don't fight for closure. Don't ask for explanations. Don't chase answers. And don't expect people to understand where you're coming from. I'm slowly learning that life feels better lived when you don't center it on what's happening around you and center it on what's happening inside of you instead. Work on yourself and your inner peace. I'm sharing this on with y'all today, and once again, shout out to Vance for sharing this on the community wall. I'm sharing this with y'all today is that that's what we literally have to do. That at the end of the day, we have to work on ourselves. We have to work on our inner peace. We have to understand that we cannot change how the way people feel about us. We have to understand that we need to stop fighting something that ain't even worth fighting for. But however, yourself and your inner peace is worth fighting for. That's absolutely worth fighting for. I know that, we on this YouTube journey, right? And it's all about social acceptance. I get it. I understand that. But we have to understand that there are levels to this, okay? I want us today to get that social acceptance where it's positive. You know what I mean? And when I say positive, I'm not just necessarily saying that it has to be inspirational all the time, whatever. I'm talking about in a way where it doesn't end up where you sit up here beefing and doxing and doing all this weird stuff to people all the time. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about in regards to positivity. Understand that the greatest love that a person could have is the love that they end up fighting for themselves, fighting for their inner peace. That's the first of it. Then also another greatest love is that, you can fight for your loved ones that's in your close circle, your day ones. Like I mentioned earlier about my day ones. Would I fight for my day ones? Absolutely, I would. Because I know they'll fight for me. Absolutely. So, you got to love yourself. You don't need any closure. You don't need any resolve. You don't have to go on the panel to prove your innocence or nothing like that. You don't have to give no explanation. If you mean what you say, mean what you say. Make your yes be yes or your no's be no's. It's as simple as that. and just let it go. You don't have to figure out answers. You don't have to figure out why people are doing what they're doing. You don't. Because you cannot change people's mindset. Can't change people's reality, because some of y'all who are religious, right, y'all call that witchcraft, right? So you can't work witchcraft on people. You can't make people be a part of your reality or to accept you and love you. Can't do that. Just let it go. Let it go, and you move on. Even if they don't want to move on, you move on. Because I guarantee that at the end of the day, what's ultimately going to end up happening is that people was going to see the change in you. At the end of my particular story, right, me and my former wife, right, she ultimately started seeing the change in me. She started saying that I have evolved. I matured in such a way where one day she ended up on questioning it. Not in a bad way, but it just became a curiosity for her. And that day came where I explained it to her. I explained it to her everything that we went through. I explained it to her that I let all of it go. I explained it to her that I forgive her. I explained it to her that I also forgive myself. I explained it to her that I held myself accountable, and that's what helped me to become a better person and to be also still a better father for our children. She understood that. And guess what? She ended up changing too. And so now, even to this day, we are great co-parents to each other. We don't fight. We don't fuss. We may have disagreements every now and then, but that's how relationships is. But at the end of the day, we don't fuss. We don't fight. We don't do none of that. We have a great relationship. But it took for me as a man to make the first move to do what is right. All I'm saying to y'all tonight, those of y'all who are listening, those of y'all who are going to catch the replay of this, is that all it takes for you to make the first move is stay committed to that move, no matter what. Don't look back. Don't look for validation. Don't look for closure. Don't look for explanations. Don't look for apology or anything like that. You do what is best for you, and you move how the way you want to move. You forgive them. If all possible, you forgive them. And you forgive yourself. And let it go. And it's just that simple. So that's the whole point of the show. It's to want to hold y'all accountable. It's to challenge y'all that if you truly want to really be a content creator on this YouTube app, then let's be about that life. Let's truly be a content creator. And know all content is content. Don't believe in that old bullshit lie.
That's bullshit.
Because that is absolute lie. Just because YouTube kind of allows certain things, that doesn't dictate it as being content. Let's cut it out. That is not the truth at all. It's not the truth at all. Because if that be the case, then why you're not monetized for doing it? Why you're not getting monetized for beefing and doxing folks? Why you're not at a million subscribers now for doing it? That'd be the case. I'll do it. But it's not. Because it's not the truth at all. So content is not content. So don't fall for that lie. Want to challenge y'all, those of y'all who want to be content creators, it's to truly be about that life of creating content. However way you want to create it, other than jumping on panels and beefing with people all day long. Doxing people all day long. In the name of entertainment. Want to challenge y'all to do better than what you've been doing. Want to challenge y'all that the next couple of months or whatever, when I visit your channel, that I literally see growth in your channel. And now I'm not going to point out the growth. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to watch and I'm going to observe like I always do. But I just want to see growth in your channel. I want to see your channel succeeding. I want to see growth as you as an individual as well too. Because this YouTube thing could also tie into your actual life as well too, that you live outside of this YouTube app. So this stream, I'm gonna leave it up and y'all can review it. I don't care. I don't care about people reviewing my stream because it's what I'm here for. I honestly don't. I never did. So this thing is gonna be up as a testimony of your growth and success. This is gonna also be up as a testimony to show that there actually is a content creator that honestly do care. That honestly do care. Because if not, I could just very easily just did any one of my shows because I got content. I could just did any content, but I wanted to talk about this because I know this is important to you. So that's why I want to see. Is there ever going to drop the link? No, I'm not going to drop the link. Not going to drop the link. No. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a conversation about it. We'll see. But tonight, no, I'm not going to do it. But other than that, y'all, other than that, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the show. I hope that the things that I share with y'all was thought provoking, that it was challenging to y'all, that it was holding all of us accountable for our said behavior, and it'll also motivate us to move forward. Because I know that each and every last one of us are capable of doing it. All of us are very intelligent. All of us are very talented. And we can do it. It's time for us to want to start doing this, y'all. Matter of fact, we got an election that's coming up. In a couple of months, we got an election coming up as well too. Don't y'all think it's time out for all this bullshit, right? And it's actually time for us to start coming together, like for real, and doing this thing? I think so. But only time will tell.